up, everybody? On this Wednesday, it's your girl Shay, and today's guest is Stylez-Selects. My girl Tasha's in the building with us. What's up, Tasha? How you doing today?
Hi everyone. I'm doing
We
good.
okay. We finally on. It's been so long
Yes,
trying to do this networking with you, but I definitely appreciate you
exactly.
being patient with me and being
No
persistent
problem.
with it. So let's get into it. What's more about Stylez-Selects? Let me know what the name come about. How did you come up with this?
Okay, how it got started. I have a cousin. He's into all web design. He's an IT specialist. So he
Okay.
had a product that he had on his site.
Okay.
So he called me one day and said, I have some cream that I'm selling. I have a website. I thought that's interesting. He said I sell sunglasses as well. I said, that's nice. I said, I know people don't mind one shade. I do too. So he said, well, I can get you started with it and these some of the things you can do. I said, okay. So he got me started. Told me everything. He did the whole website, every design. So I sat there and I said, okay, I need a name. I said, well, it's going to be stylish because
Okay.
sunglasses is very stylish. You can choose from anyone you want. And I said, you can select which one you want. So I just put them two together. I said, well,
Stylez-Selects.
style select. You got options. You have many options to choose.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
only thing I told him, because purple is my favorite color, I said, put purple in there. However you do it, run off, run with
Okay.
it. So he came up with shades. I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Not just for women, I'm gonna do it for men. And I'm
Okay.
gonna do a little shoes like indoor, outdoor slippers for women. And I'm also to do like jogging suits for women, leggings for women. Give it a little taste, a variety of things, so you won't be just stuck with one thing.
So you got shades and apparel on the Style-Selects website.
Exactly,
That's what I'm
exactly,
talking about. So you can get you a whole head to toe, ladies. You heard it right here.
exactly.
So I just wanted to ask you. So before you did come up with the Style-Selects, what is the history about you? You know your background before you came this entrepreneur launching this brand.
I always thought about it's something else I want to do besides working my 9 to 5. It's
Okay.
something else. I couldn't think of what it was. It was always in the back of my mind. I need to do something else. I need to fall back on something else, just in
Right.
case of jobs go belly under because with the pandemic. I need to
Yeah.
think of something else. So when he introduced me to it, I just took off. I really just took off, and I was like, I can do this. And he always motivated me to do it. He always said, I like you, Tasha. Yeah, not just my cousin, but he said, because when I introduce you to stuff, you run with it.
So let me ask you, how do you get your inventory for your apparel for Style-Selects or even the shades? What do you have a vendor? Like, what do you get the inventory from?
Yes, I do have a vendor. I got all that through my cousin as well. He set me up with vendors and everybody. He set me up with all vendors. That's why I do it online. Because once you order through the website, if I don't have it in my home, because I do an inventory for my home, if I don't have it in my home, you just order off the website and I ship it to you. Either way it goes, I'm shipping it to you.
So is Style-Selects the actual website? If anyone wanted to take a look at it now, how would they be able to check out the inventory for Style-Selects?
They will go to styles-selects.com.
And let's take a look at that right now. Let's see what is to the website for Style-Select.
Ah,
Yay.
and there you
Okay.
have it. And
So
you can have so many options. You go to collections, you go to home sunglasses. You can click on shop now, and you will see everything. And you have
okay.
options.
So my question to you, what is the flash sale?
It just lets you know that it's always something in inventory. It's never gonna go off. It's not like I'm gonna run out. My business is constantly going. It's constantly going. So when
How do you
you get
keep the
something now,
go
say that
ahead, what you
again.
were saying?
That means it's gonna keep going. That flash sale is gonna it means the sale's gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop. It's like it's no ending.
Now to share information with others who are probably, trying to get them a website or even just be a little bit more consistent with their brand that they're launching, like you just stated, your inventory never runs out. So how do you prepare for situations like that?
Okay. I have on my website, well, on my side, what I can see. I do my own inventory, so I can see what I'm low in and what I need to restock in. So
Okay.
you never want to have too much, and you definitely want to have not enough. So just in case someone do go on the website and order, I make sure it's always in stock. Or if not in stock, since it's coming from me, it may take maybe a week or two to get to you, depending on what you want.
Now, when you stated that you was thinking about not just the ladies, you wanted to launch something as well for the men. How did you come about picking the style or like the design for men when it comes down to their apparel, or even just the shades for men?
So, because I on the site, it just shades for men. So
Okay.
my husband, he's into shades. He
Okay.
loves shades. So he demonstrated a lot of shades. I said, "What as a man for you? What do you like? What do men like? What type of shades is you comfortable with?" So he told me what he liked. So I took what he liked and just added a little bit more to it, and it was just they just been booming.
So how did you come up with the names like for like the oversized shades, or let me just hover over to actually see what was the item selections for the men when it come down to shades. And you don't see a lot of men wearing shades nowadays unless they are designer shades. So when I do hover over and I see men sunglasses, we have men oversized shades, men designer sunglasses, frameless sunglasses, and luxury punk shades. Can you just describe any one of these items for me as I go over them? Which one would you like to start with?
It doesn't matter. Whatever one you click on, it doesn't
Let's
matter.
look at the luxury punk shades.
Okay.
And why is these considered luxury shades?
Because the way those shades are made, they have the gold designs on the side, and you could dress it up. You can wear if you want to dress casual, if you want to dress
I
down,
like
you can wear it
these.
both ways. You can dress up or dress down with it, and it got more of a bling to it. You can't
Oh,
do bling bling too much, but it has a wow factor to it when you see them.
so how did you come up with the actual price when it came down to like, actually saying, well, this is going to be the price for these type of shades, whether if they're luxury shades or just regular oversized shades. How do you categorize it up to a different type of level of payments?
The oversized shades is more because they it's more to get them and ship them, so they're a little bit more than actually the smaller frames. The oversized frames is always higher than a smaller frame, and I
Okay.
compare them to other shades out here. I didn't want to have mine too high. I didn't want to have them too low. Just in the middle. You would get from me. You may go to somebody else, maybe being higher because they are the big face shades compared to
Yeah.
some people they just go like extremely high. I understand why because they have to, you know, ship inventory. So I can understand, but I want to meet in the middle. I don't want to just go way out the just out of the off the market with these shades. I didn't want to go too high because then it's like it's defeating the purpose of having the site with them shades that's expensive. I want to make it comfortable for people are able to buy.
Now we are looking now at the men designer sunglasses. And when you say more of designer sunglasses, is it with like the design of the clothes that they could wear when it come down to fashion, or is just like a designer sunglass for your face frame?
Both. Because those glasses that you're showing now, those are wood. The sides are wood.
Okay, I get. Okay, so the detailing of the
And
sunglasses, what
right.
categorize it for you to know? Okay,
Right. And see they have the gold in the middle and on the sides and the ear parts is wood.
yeah, I like those. I like
Yeah.
those. I'm glad that
And
you
they
got
are
something.
the tint in those glasses, once you see them in person, they look good on man. They really
See
do.
what the frameless ones look like. You have a lot of interesting things on this website. Y'all have to check into it. And see, men, we just don't get on Let's Be Real and have something for the ladies. It's for the men too. We trying to let y'all men know that y'all can come in style too, baby. Because
Exactly.
nowadays you see these guys, they be having on white t-shirts, no type of fashion or design when it comes to shades because they actually are looking for designer shades. And you don't just have to have designer shades. Designer shades as Stylez-Selects. Natasha states it goes off for your frame, like whether it's the style of the sunglasses, correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
So you
that's
don't
it.
have to if a person guys into when gym shoes and jeans and t-shirts, that's fine because the shades, any shades will go with that. So
But a
it's
lot of
not
people
like
don't know how to
certain
dress it
shades
up.
exactly. So you can take any shades and put it to any outfit and it still look good. It's just your personal preference. You were like big face or small face. It's whatever you're
Let's
comfortable with.
let's look at some inventory for us ladies. So, oh, I see women apparel. I definitely want to look at some apparel. I'm always into shopping, and that's a good thing that you got this website because with the corona going on, a lot of stuff you can go in stores and they don't even be having stuff. Oh, this is my style. Oh, yes, it is. I like stuff like this. It's more comfortable. It's
It
lounge
is.
attire, and it's sexy. You could put a heel on with this. You don't have to just dumb
Exactly.
it down with a gym shoe. So I
Right.
like it though.
Exactly.
How did you come up with just overall just saying, you know what, this is something I'm going to do and I'm gonna stay consistent with it? Have you ever came across a point in your life to where when you launched this brand that it was like rough for you to get established with it? How did you get the clientele?
Because what I did, I was asking everyone I knew. And everyone I knew, I have them to ask everyone they knew.
Oh,
What's out there? Because I love fashion. I love clothes. I love
yeah.
to shop. I really, truly do. So
You
I was
got to keep up
asking
with the
people, I just
trend.
can't get it for myself. I got to get it for what other people like as well. What are you comfortable with? What do you see yourself? You just want to go out and just not get so dressed up, but still look good. How do you
Yeah.
like this? And they's like, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. I like that. And then there's things there like when you want to just run to the grocery store, you want to like put some yoga pants on, which you just pulled up. I just want to put some yoga pants on my t-shirt and just run to the grocery store, or maybe get my nails done, my feet done. I'm comfortable as I'm doing
Now you know what? I'm gonna be very real with you, Tasha, because these type of leggings is they not my type of. It's not for me, but it's that's why clothing apparel is made because you have different people that
it.
likes
Different
different
shape,
things.
different size.
It's different taste
Exactly.
and design once again. So for me, it'll probably be a no because I don't want this stuff all crotched up in my butt. But I do see a lot of people wearing it on a regular. So how did you even come up? Like it's high waist yoga pants. How would you wear this on a regular? Like you would think it's a yoga outfit.
But to be totally honest, because of course I have them for myself. They don't fit your crotch that tight. They are loose between the crotch area.
For real. So is
Yes,
it
they
in
are.
what about in the buttocks area? Like is it really in there too?
No, it's not.
So are they
Cause
stretchy?
with on the picture it shows like it's really really snug in her, but when you put them on, they don't snug you like that. It do
Okay.
not snug. Cause I was like, okay, let me try this. So I said, of course I'm gonna order me some. I gotta wear my own product. And I went and I had them on, and I actually went out, and this lady was like, "Oh my God, those are so cute." And I had
Mm.
my t-shirt on, didn't get snug at all.
I love this website. You have so many different items to choose from when it comes down on here. You can get a whole outfit on here. So whether if
Yeah.
it's something that you like or not, like you just heard from Stylez-Selects, it's a nice way that you can dress it up upon your own the way you want to do it.
Right.
So once again,
Exactly.
though, when it does come down to select styles, what are you doing to market yourself?
Well, actually, you helped me with it with the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, of course, to everyone, I put it on Facebook, and I have my cousin's going to try to launch me with Amazon. He's in the
Okay.
process of doing that now. And eventually, down the line, when hopefully the pandemic ever come to a place that we can actually get out more, I'll actually want to do like a pop-up shop. And
Yes.
I want to do that and put it out there even more. But right now, I just really like um, social media, Instagram, Facebook, because I really can't go out because I don't want with the pandemic. So everything is word of mouth, and you tell your friends, your family members, and just keep spreading that way. And with this one, hopefully it take off with your podcast.
Oh, absolutely. This is what this is for. This is a let's be real. So you got a stamp on it. So when it
Right.
does come down to like pop-up shops, I know pop-up shops is another way, like you can get vendors and you got people coming in
Mhm.
out and they're looking at your apparel and what are the items that you do have in stock. Are you looking to do any type of fashion shows when it does come down to like your shades, men modeling your shades, or even for the apparel? Do you have any type of models that you are looking to actually do more modeling work for your brand?
Well, I do have the men shades because I'm actually using my husband for he's my model and do everything for me as far as the men. So, and he wear each pair. For every outfit he wear, he has a pair of shades. So when it comes to the women pair, is I'm working on that now, trying to get someone to, if I'm at my shows, they can actually have the outfit on, so people can see them how it actually look on your body instead of just having it on the table, just on a
Mm-hmm.
hanger. You can actually see what it
Yeah.
looks like. Because if I
Yeah.
have to, I'm gonna have something on, but I'm gonna be mainly either standing up, sitting down, but it's gonna be someone, a nice lady with, nice shades or smaller. It gonna be different sizes, so
And
each
I'm
person
glad
can see
I'm glad you're
what it look
speaking
like.
upon shapes, because
Hmm.
now you will have women wanting to dress like the body they want versus the body they have.
Correct.
So just because Style Selects offering or have it in stock a two-piece yoga sweat, and it's not to be dissing anyone, but you just have to dress the appropriate attire for your body structure, if you
Correct.
ask me. You don't want to
Correct.
get up here and put on a yoga outfit and then you looking like you're not going actually
Exactly.
to yoga, you looking all jacked up. Have you ever had to make a sale to someone who wasn't just comfortable with their body? Like, how would you recommend them or even get them comfortable to picking an item from Style Select?
I had someone that wanted the jogging suit, the yoga pants with the jacket. But since the size is like, if it's a small, medium, and large, you can't get small pants and a large top. It comes small, medium, and
A
large on the
set.
bottom. It's a set. So I told them, I said, well, just don't do the set because you they was more top heavy, but their
Okay.
bottom was smaller. I said, just get the pants, and you can always get a shirt and make sure your gym shoes. If you want to wear gym shoes, make sure it matches your shirt to bring out the pants. I said, just don't get the whole set, and that way you don't have to feel like, okay, my jacket is not big enough, my pants is too small. I said, just
Mm-hmm.
match it up. Just get the pants and match it with something else that you may like in your closet. And that's all.
Yeah,
And so that's
that's
what they
good. So
did.
you know how to make someone feel comfortable. So what
Correct.
are you doing when as far as trying to get a regular customer to become more of an ideal customer to where they can help you keep up with the trends? And it's not just about being a customer, like building more of that relationship with them to just keep up that trend. They know the inventory, what's going on. How do you go about networking like in that area?
I just tell everyone, and like I said, my inventory it never ends. I'm always having inventory. And anytime you want something, like say you go to the website and if you know someone and the inventory would always be stocked. So don't ever feel like if it's, oh, I may not have it this week. Whenever you have it, it's gonna always be there. It's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
I heard
So
that.
just
So this is you found your niche and this is what you're doing. Do you have any
correct.
type of resources or just for someone else who might just be starting up a new business like you, who might just feel like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm going to give up at it because I don't know how to keep up with the inventory, or it might just be too much. Because starting a new business can always be overwhelming for someone if you don't have a vision board or you don't really know what your expectations is you're trying to get out of what you're starting. So for someone who might just feel like they're at a stagnation point in their life, what would you say to them to like a motivating for them to come from up under that?
Don't give up. Start small. See how that plays out, but do not get discouraged and do not give up. Keep going because I'm the one. This is my first time doing this. I love it. This is my passion. This is my baby. Do not give up. I never get to the point that like, okay, I'm looking at my website, then about what to say. That don't mean they're not going to order five tomorrow. You just never give up.
Absolutely.
Never, because you give up, you're going to always keep giving up. You just have to keep going because eventually, oh, someone's going to buy. And
Yeah,
someone's going to buy and like what they buy and tell someone else, and it's going to keep going on. But you
absolutely.
have to keep doing it. Just do not get discouraged and do not give up.
So for Style Selects, when it comes down to the season, like we got fall coming up, what can we expect from Style Selects new on the website?
Keep your eyes out. You will be
You too
surprised.
funny.
Keep
No,
your
for
eyes
real.
open.
Okay, keep the eyes open. But are you looking to do any type of like outwear? Like here come the fall, like any bomber jackets or anything like that, or you just rather not tell? You just say keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open. I'd rather you to keep, if you keep looking, you'll be surprised what's going to be on that site. Because if I tell you everything, you have nothing to look forward to.
Well, I guess. I mean, I'm not in apparel or the clothing lunch brand. So I guess I really I mean it's not saying I guess in the wrong way, but I'm like, okay, I guess that's how
Because
you
every
supposed to
season,
keep
it's going to
going.
be something different for each season. Each season's going to be something different. Summer's going to be over with soon. So, of course, I have to go with the season.
What is the best season for Style Selects?
To me, I would say summer, because a lot of people, because what's on there now with summer, and I would say summer, and since I just started this, yeah, I've been taking off real good in the summer. I haven't did the fall yet because I started and it was getting close to the summertime, so it was in the spring, beginning of summer, and it just took off. So fall and winter, I feel things I'm gonna put on there, it could be just as successful as it was in the summer.
Okay. So we want to do a little bit more of getting into the actual website. So everything that's on the website, like when it comes down to shipping and handling for someone who might not be located wherever they're located, does the shipping cost determines off of the state or if it's international? What is the shipping cost for Style Select?
It all depends on your state.
Okay. So
It's
what is
really
the
depends.
shipping day? Is it a 7 day process? What is the business process for ordering?
Because I say I always give more because the way the orders, where the mail is running, some states get their mail later because a lot of postal service is behind. So I always
Mhm.
tell everyone at least, I always say 2 weeks, even though you're gonna get it way before that, but just know that some states mail service is really behind. So I always just tell everyone 2 weeks. Some of them may get it in 3 days, but I always just give it 2 weeks on it just in case.
Now I noticed
But
some of
I
you
do the
guys.
tracking. I give everyone a tracking number and the expected date. But every
Okay.
time I ship out, I give you a tracking number, the date it was sent out, and the day you should be expecting.
What is the refund policy for it? And I know a lot of business owners do not like refunds, but unfortunately, things out here does happen that we cannot control. That's out of our reach. But someone might doesn't like it. They might have gotten it and now they don't like it. What is the refund policy?
Just send it back the same way you got it sent to you. Send everything back.
That's great because I have had a show before with someone who launched the brand and I'm like, okay, so what would you do when it comes down to refunds, this and then the third? They just like, I don't do no exchanges, I don't do no refund. That's kind of like forcing your item
Mm,
onto someone. Like there's
mm.
no accommodation, they can't get nothing else. You want to send it back, you want to try to offer them nothing. You lose a business like that.
You're
And then
absolutely right.
yes, in this type of business, what is the things you want to prevent so you will not go out of business or have a bad review onto your name or your website?
Unsatisfied customers. I don't want no customer to be unsatisfied with what my product is. Because, like you stated, if you get some shades and you really like, oh, this just don't fit my face, send it back. Try the small ones. Yes, it may be too big for your face, or the small one may be too small. Just send them back. Send them back the same way that I gave them to you. I don't want them broken or anything like that because when you got them, they wasn't broke. So just be careful and just make sure they not broken, anything like that. But just send them back.
So do you have besides the clothing website, where are you located in case anyone was looking to just, hey, you know what, I can't find none on the website. Do you have inventory now that I might can just pick up something? Do you do any type of pull-ups? Do you navigate any other way? Like not even saying it, you sell it out your trunk. I'm just asking, do you have another way that you are selling your apparel besides the website?
Well, I no, it's just on my website because I have a lot of inventory in my home, and I don't want the one to come to my home just to
Come
get
to
it off
your
the
home,
website,
yeah.
right? So I don't feel comfortable, and because there's too much going on nowadays, that's why you just better just go to the website. And if you just need to reach out to me on my website and say, okay, I don't know how to do the internet, I can do it for you, or you could just sell PayPal. There's so many ways you can pay, and I can just have it shipped to you.
Do you do the afterpay? Like now there's a bunch of afterpay or like third parties that if you can't pay it all up into full, you can do installments.
No, I don't have installments. It's everything because the price is so reasonable. I don't mind working with someone, but I don't have any, buy now, pay later, or pay this week, next week. No, because I didn't. That's why I put the prices that people should be comfortable with.
Reasonable
Yes,
prices.
yes.
Yes, absolutely. So where are
And
you
by it's
located?
not going anywhere because it's not inventory will always be there. So if you feel that you may not have it this week, you may have it next week. It's gonna always be there. Just
Right.
whenever you
You
can.
don't sell out just that fast.
Correct. I'm
That's
in
good.
Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm on
Okay, you're
outskirts
in
of Dallas. Yes,
Texas.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm in Texas.
Are you from Texas?
No, I'm from Chicago.
So you just moved to Texas with your business, or did you already have the business before you moved?
No, I got the business since I've been in Texas.
Okay.
Yes. So I had no idea this is something I was gonna do.
Sound like
And
me.
something it just I literally it's just something by the grace of God, it just popped in my lap, just like that. Just a phone call talking to my cousin from Colorado, which he's from Chicago as well. He's in Colorado now. He was on the phone. He introduced it to me. I said, okay. And it was that simple. And he said he liked it. I'm very persistent. I said, because I know you're not going to steer me no wrong. I know if you did it and I have confidence in you and faith in you, of course I'm going to trust you to help me with this because he did all the legwork.
But you gotta specify that, because some people will feel like they are entitled to what you are starting, or they'll feel like they supposed to get the accomplishment that you are having. It's not okay to just follow someone. Not saying that you did that, but when I say
Mm-mm.
specify, because you will have people just be like, oh, okay, well, she do it, I can do it. No, you have to believe in yourself first.
Of
You
course.
got to see if
Of
this is
course.
something that you're comfortable with, because
Of
just like you
course.
stated, you're from Chicago, you moved to Houston. That's how it was for me. I mean, I don't know if you're in Houston, but you're in Texas, right?
Correct. Correct. I'm
Okay,
not in
I'm in
Houston. I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas.
Okay, I'm in the Houston area. So
Hmm.
I was in Chicago myself, and I took relocated, and that's how pretty much the podcast came for me too. I didn't actually get a call like you did, where someone had background into it, and they can lead you to finding out more information or resourceful things that can help you with your website. It was just pretty much I just got on Google. I'm like, hell, I talk so much. I'm gonna just start me a podcast, but it did not come. The idea didn't come about until I moved to Houston. So how
Okay.
was life like for you in Chicago before you moved to Dallas?
I have no when I was in Chicago, this wasn't nowhere near on my mind. I was going to a new state. They had no idea what I was going to stay here, that would I like it here. I had no idea. So when I came here, I just stayed and build uh, just build up here, and it's home away from home. I know I've been here since 2010.
Ooh,
So much I have accomplished since I've been here. And I always said in the back of my mind, I want to do something else, but I really truly didn't know what it was I
what it
wanted to
was.
do. It was something in the back of my mind just kept telling me I just don't want to just work, just constantly work a 9 to 5 and go to school. I do love going to school, of course. I love working because it's for survival. But it was always something else I wanted to fall back on, and I did not know what it was. So when I say I love to shop, I mean I love to shop. I think that's therapy for me. I really love to shop. And when I got that call, and it just hit me because I came up with the name like so fast. The same day it just hit me because I was
Yeah,
playing with names. It's like if I get a business, what should my business do? And it just came to me like that same day.
yeah. That's how it was
And
though. It'd be like that.
I gave
That
him like told my cousin the name, and I said, make sure you put my name, in there by Natasha. And I said, um, I wanted to look classy, I wanted to look elegant, and I wanted to look when
Mhm.
you open it up, you see it. You don't have to search me; it's there.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to be.
It's
We
your
worked through it. We
signature.
worked through it. We worked through it a lot. I mean, it was late hours, long hours. We put this together, and when the finishing touch, I was like, wow, I'm so excited.
So do you have business cards?
The business card, because of the mail, is getting shipped to me. I'm just waiting
Okay.
for them to come. Just waiting for
Yeah,
them
it
to
take
come.
time. I told you I just started myself too
Exactly.
in June. So I'm waiting on my backdrop. First of all, I'm waiting on the backdrop, because it's like when I do my podcast, sometimes I will be in like a hotel, might have a nice little background, or I might be
Uh-huh.
somewhere else. But whatever you're doing is going to take time. It's going to get better over and over the more you get comfortable with it. But like you said, it's your baby. This is my baby. I'm just so happy, because over the states, they always putting out so much negativity is going on. But amongst all this brutality, all this police, this racism, this gun violence, we still are out here working amongst us ourselves. Like, we are branding ourselves. We all are CEOs. The more you work with people, it's your signature. So I'm just really excited for a lot of people that I have networked with and be like, Dad, even through a pandemic, we turning this into a bag-demic. Like everybody in their bag, and I like it. And it's really
Yes,
a good look, not even just for my Black people, but it's a good deal, a big deal, because some people in the pandemic and they can't come out of it,
that's
even for you
true.
to,
That's so true.
yes, for you to make a move. Why did you move from Chicago?
I have a sister here, and
Okay.
I was going to college in Chicago, and I was really tired of the snow and the cold, and you know, and I was like, okay, it's something else out here. And
Hmm.
she said, well, can you come to Texas? And, she had at the time her kids was two children she had was little, and she said, well, can you just come here with me? Be with them. And I said, okay, I'll come. I'm just gonna, come for a little while. I haven't went back.
It'd be like that though. The only thing I've missed so far is just like Italian beef Chicago food. But they're opening up
Mm,
a Harold's Chicken here in Houston. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting him on my podcast. You would be surprised how I do a lot of networking, because I remember you asking me a question like, well, how do you get your network going about? I do not be afraid. I will ask you, are you willing to network? First, I will see if you're serious with yourself as well, because this is a
correct.
platform. And it's not just like we're live from Facebook or live from YouTube, but you can listen to me on iHeartRadio, Amazon, Apple Podcast, Spotify. So I'm on platforms, and I'm even on Hidden City Radio, where like Cheryl Underwood is under, and different people are listening to this podcast. So the
That's good.
platform that I created is not just to be like, hey, come on, you can come into the studio and we're going to have a session and we can talk. That's easy to do. But I want to be able to
Right.
network with people throughout the 50 states, no matter what the nationality is, whether if it's a language barrier or whatever. I've even learned how to have an interpreter doing this too with the podcast. So it's all about just resourcing and educating yourself on it. But I like to do StreamYard because, see, like you're at home and I'm here,
Correct.
but we still is promoting Stylez-Select. So I can be in
Correct.
Houston, but I could talk to someone in Miami. So I just like the way that I created the platform. And I'm like, you know what? This is it for me. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm just happy that we was able to network, that you did take the time out your day to even just come on Let's Be Real and let me promote more about Stylez-Select. That's amazing. And I'm
Well,
happy for
I
you.
really truly appreciate you taking time out to even get in contact with me, and we finally, because the time framing was I will have so much on my plate, and then next thing I know, I say, oh, I missed it. I missed it. There's so much going on, but I made sure I
Mm-mm.
didn't care what was going on today. I'm
What's
going
for
to
us,
be
we
on
don't
this
miss.
podcast. Yes, I made sure my schedule was open to be on this today. I did
Yeah,
everything before now.
what's for you, what's God's plan, you won't gotta chase like that.
Yes,
you know
exactly,
so how much,
exactly.
like, I'm gonna just say this, because sometimes starting a new business, you would spend more than what you might feel like you're gonna profit. What was the expense that it took for you to even come about creating this whole website, just the launching the brand for Stylez-Select?
It cost me. It was a couple of $1,000 it cost, but I had already put it aside to do this. I put it aside to do this, and it's been successful. I've been successful with it because I knew I did my research and say, okay, the website, the all designs, and just get all my products. I knew it was on, I knew it was gonna be a little bit, so I did put, had money, just say this is just for my business alone, nothing to touch my, my personal with my, home or things like that. So it cost me a couple of thousand to get it started, but it's okay. It was well worth it. Well worth
So
it.
the overall for the Stylez-Select, what is your vision for it? What is the actual goal? Do you want to just keep it with the website? Are you looking to expand to maybe land it into some of these stores? What are you expecting to go with this website?
No, I don't want to keep it on the website. I want to go into stores because I was just saying yesterday. Now I got to figure out what is like a real place I would want to go with that. You see a lot of traffic, a lot of people going in and out. So that's what I want to do. I want to get into the stores. I just don't want to stay on the website because you have people that may not want to be online, that want to go in the stores and see it in person. And I understand that. I'm the same
Mhm.
way. I would like to, if I can see it in person, let me see it in person. So yes, in the future, I do want to be in stores. I want you to be able to go in the fitting room and try it on, make sure it's for you, or look in the mirror, make sure these shades is really fitting for you. I want that. I want you to feel comfortable with what you're buying. Because if you go into any other store, you want to be comfortable with the items you're buying. Same here.
Absolutely. So have you ever had anyone to like kind of compare your type of material to another place where they have brought something from? Because like now you have like websites, Pretty Little Things, you got Fashion Nova, but all of it looks like you might even have Row. I see a lot of type of off-brand websites, and it'll look like they all are selling the same apparel, and it might comes from the vendors. How do you go from your brand or your apparel actually standing out to actually standing away from blending in with the other type of trends that's going on from the normal stores or websites that's out here?
I don't want none of my products to look like you. Like you said, someone you go on their website and see the exact same thing. I want to be different from the next person. I don't want all of us to look the same. You just go on any one website and buy it. I want you to be able to buy mine, and because I have something different. I don't. I look on other people's website. Yeah, I know a lot of people, and I search their website, but I have seen on their website it's nothing like mine. It's totally different, and I like that because I want them to be successful in their business and just as well as I want to be successful in mine. And I don't
Absolutely.
want no one to copy off my style because I want to copy off there because we have our own vision, we have our own style, and we know we want to go in life. And I can't get nowhere if I'm actually looking for someone else. I'm looking for my own and what I want to be successful in.
And that comes down with just every day. It doesn't even have to be like towards business. If you are worried about someone else, you'll never be able to get ahead. The saying is, I clap for others because when my time come, I want for others to clap for me. That's a
Exactly.
saying. It don't always go
Exactly.
that way, but that's just a motivation to someone. If you can stop worrying about what God is blessing for someone else and start asking for your own calling, then maybe you would just be authentic for yourself because you can tell
Exactly.
when you are copycatting someone else. So it don't just
Exactly.
have to go down to the website or the business. People copy you every day. People will want they man to look like your man. And I know you can relate to stuff like that. And that's just everyday life. I mean, we women, and it's not women can be very catty, but I don't know if men go through a lot of that. I do not know, fellas, but for some reason, when it come down to us women, oh my gosh, she looked this way. I'm trying to look that way, and now you see somebody like that, girl, you was not at work like this yesterday. And now she come up in here and got on sex trafficking heels. No,
But I get where you're going with this. You're absolutely right. I mean, I'm wishing anyone that starting a business or had their business for a while, be successful at it. Just be
and be
successful.
original.
Yes, and keep doing what you're doing because they're gonna pay off for you. Just stay positive and just keep doing what you're doing. That's all I can
Absolutely.
say because we all here for a reason. We don't know when to end. Just do the best you can and live life to the fullest and enjoy every day.
So, what do you do in your spare time before we do get you up out of here? I want to know a little bit more about Tasha. What's to
Well,
you?
my spare time, I really don't have spare time.
Because you always
My
working.
day, I'm always working. I go to school. I have my business, and I take care of both my parents. And I'm married, so I have no spare time. I'm always doing something.
That's
I
good.
never have time, but eventually, with the pandemic, when everything calmed down, I will be able to get out and do things more. But right now, with this pandemic and like school and then working and trying to do my best, I really don't have a lot of time, spare time to do anything. So, but it's okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
I'm okay with it because I'm getting everything I'm doing while I'm home. Because when I do get out, it's gonna be so much being out there that I'm doing it now. I'm doing it, making sure my inventory, because I may not have that time later, but I'm making sure I'm putting time in to make sure my business take off. Anything I can do to help with it, like do my website, try to get on Amazon. I'm trying to do that now so I can go out and do things when, like pandemic slow down or get better.
Oh, well, I do wish and pray that, success when it does come down to Style Selects. I'm hoping that I can look into the next fall book and I'll be like, wow, I know that's Tasha. Oh, she got models. I'm
Right.
I'm I'm praying it on you. I'm pouring them blessings over there to you. I know
Thank
you're
you.
gonna do just great with Style Select because I like how the website is actually set up. I'm looking for you with the pop-up shops, the fashion shows. I know it's gonna be there, and I'm definitely gonna tune back in with you in like another 6 months just to see what is coming up for the winter apparel or anything have changed when it came down to the sites. Do you have anything
Yeah.
you want to say to any potential customers, new listeners, or even subscribers? What is the platforms they can find you on? Not just even the website or how to look you up when it comes down to social media.
Well, right now, like I say, I do have the Style Select Styles with the Z dash selects.com. My Facebook page is still the same. You go my name, Tasha Mobley, Natasha, Miss America Mobley. You will still gonna see Style Select. Style Select gonna be popping up everywhere on Instagram. Style Select.
I'm not
So
about to let you just act like you didn't never say Miss America. What's Miss America? Come on, what is Miss
Miss
America?
America, when you're younger, it's like you hear so, oh, you're so cute, you're so cute. So it just stuck with me.
Oh my gosh, I am sick of you. Was the look? I had a show the other day with the stylist, Snazzy Touch LLC, Snazzy, and she was on
Uh-huh.
there. She was like, "Snazzy is with the I, and that's because I'm sexy." And I'm like, okay, I get it. So now I feel left out like my show just called Let's Be Real. Well, I'm not Miss America. I'm not sexy. I don't have an eye. What do I say? But no, I love the ladies. I love the empowerment. It's been a pleasure and an honor just to
Oh,
even
yes,
have
you
Style
have.
Selects to come on here and
Yes.
definitely
Thank
promote the
you.
brand.
Thank you.
It's yes.
I
So
really truly appreciate it, and I hope everything with your podcast take off as well. And I wish you nothing but success.
see, that's the thing. I'm different. So I know my podcast is gonna be success. I'm different. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure it gets somewhere.
there
Oh,
you
I'm
go.
gonna make sure because you know what? A lot of people have started business, and I was like, well, people launching brands. You got people book writers. You got people doing all type of stuff. And they rapping now. They dancing. They
Yeah.
contortionists. They bending their body up. They doing all type of stuff. You got the crate challenge. Now I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my mouth. This stuff gonna be for free. I'm gonna
Yeah.
create this website. But after I get so many interviews, I already set myself at a number. I'm gonna stop doing free interviews because I know I'm gonna get like that much publicity and exposure
Right.
that I'm
Exactly.
gonna be there. So they better catch me now when I'm like, hey, what's up? It's your girl Shay. So I know we're gonna see each other again, believe me.
Yes,
But
you
it's
have
definitely
to, because yours take off, I'm gonna be right there. Hi.
don't worry, you're VIP.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Yes.
you're branded.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do though after the show, I will definitely let you know all the websites and the platforms you can listen to us on because now we're doing the show. But if you download
Right.
the iHeartRadio, you can actually hear the audio for those who do not have time to watch the show. And that's what Amazon Music, you can actually listen to the audio, Stitcher, Spotify, it's all audio. So the only
Okay.
video would be on YouTube and the actual Facebook.
Okay.
So I will tag you
Okay.
and everything. It's been real. It's been a
Yes.
pleasure and an
Yes.
honor to have you here. Until
Thank
next
you.
time,
Thank
Miss
you.
America Style Sweats. See you,
All right.
Tasha.
Bye.